Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So this week it's been snowing here in Scotland, and I thought it might be quite relaxing to talk through how it feels when it's fresh snow, it's a crisp day, and you're able to go for a lovely, calm, peaceful walk and take your time and enjoy making those footprints in the snow. And the reason why I thought it might be nice to do this is because over on Patreon, one of the lovely people had said that they'd never experienced snow. And so many of us take snow for granted that I thought it would be quite a nice thing to do a relaxation where we close our eyes and we just talk through some of the feelings and the sights and the sensations when we're enjoying a walk in the snow. So if you'd like to make this a meditation, then you can find your comfortable space and close your eyes and set yourself up the way that you enjoy your relaxation. But it doesn't have to be a meditation. You could just use this to help you fall asleep or to help you relax, calm down. Completely up to you. So what's lovely about fresh snow is often when it's snowed during the night and it's a surprise and we weren't expecting it, and you can go to sleep and it can be clear ground, it can be chilly but no hint of what's to come. And quite often you get a feeling that it's been snowing, because even though it's dark, because it's often in the winter, there's a lightness and a brightness that just gives you that hint that if you open those curtains it might be dark, but there'll be a blanket of white snow covering everything outside. And if you're correct and you run to that window and the snow is everywhere, it quite often makes you smile, especially when it's fresh, clean snow. There's a little part of snow that often makes us all feel like children again, that excitement. And sometimes it's because it's a snow day, and it doesn't matter what age you are, one of your initial thoughts might be, I might not be able to go to work, or maybe we can't go out, maybe school's not on. And I don't know if that ever leaves everyone. Sometimes it's still there, no matter what age you are. There are times too when it's snowing, and when you wake up and you open the blinds, that snow is coming down thick and fast. And that's also very picturesque. Quite often it can be exciting if people love snow and they don't see it that often. And sometimes the first thing people want to do is run to the door and open it and see for themselves exactly how deep it is, if anyone's walked on it yet, if they're the first one to make footprints, if anyone's got pets. Sometimes they absolutely adore the snow, other times they don't like it, they're quite scared of it. And it's quite amusing to see how dogs and cats respond. If it's really deep, it can be so much fun to get your wellies on and your boots on and get warm, wrapped up in your big coats and your gloves and scarves and hats and get out there. And again, it doesn't matter what age you are. Sometimes people just want to experience that fresh, powdery snow when it's brand new and it's soft. And it feels like powder. And it just evaporates and it's got that lovely, soft crunch when you walk on it. And anyone that's used to snow, but not all of the time where they live, just occasional weeks of snow throughout the year, they'll know that quite often when there's been quite a heavy fall of snow, it doesn't always feel that cold outside. Sometimes it actually feels quite mild, and you can get that false sense of just being able to play outside like a child again. but you have to wrap up because you would be surprised how cold you get. It's not untrue that when you come in you can have the red noses and the red hands, and you need to get a really warm heat. But so many people love having their children or brothers, sisters, friends, cousins, whoever, to help them be young again, make those snowmen, throw snowballs, use sledges, create slides. There are definitely some people who never tire of that, and it can be good fun. And there's a joy walking in the snow when you know that you're the first person to make those footprints. It's fresh, brand new snow. And you are walking along and everything's just yours. You can stomp in it, walk in it, stamp. You're creating all those footprints in that fresh snow. And if you're wrapped up and cosy, it's such a lovely feeling. If you've got your gloves on, or you keep them in your pockets, keep you nice and warm. Some people would love to walk in the snow and go and get a hot chocolate. Make it so traditional, that's very Christmassy. Snow, hot chocolate, little walk outdoors, put some marshmallows in it. Sometimes with the snow too, it can be so much fun to see all the winter animals, little robins, all the birds. They're in the trees, but the trees are all covered in snow. It can be quite cute if you see little rabbits sometimes in certain areas, especially if you're more in the country. You can see little rabbits jumping about in the snow. Not all the time, just every so often. And it can be really cute. But obviously they're not out for very long. They want to get what they need and they are back to where they want to be. Seeing the little children enjoying the snow is so cute too. Especially if they've never really seen it before and they're just getting to that stage now where they're starting to understand. And seeing it through their eyes can be really, really cute and can make you feel like a child again. Although, as I say, for some people the snow brings out their inner child no matter what age they are. And sometimes walking in the snow can be really good fun if you're able to listen to the music that you like or a podcast, and it's just the right vibe for how you're feeling, and it just makes everything click into place, because there's something about that blanket of white that makes everything feel really bright and really up, and often quite positive, because especially in certain climates, certain countries, the snowy months tend to be the darker months, the colder months, the greyer months, the lack of light, dark in the mornings, dark from mid-afternoon. So quite often that white reflects everywhere and just brightens everyone's moods and just makes everything feel much more awake and alert. And it can have quite a positive impact on your mind, on your headspace. If you were feeling possibly like you had a little bit of the winter blues, you weren't enjoying that lack of light. But remember, you can choose to see the winter as a really cosy time, and snow can just add to the coziness, but also that light, bright, reflective positivity. And then when you're finished, when you've had your fill of that snow and it's time to go home, and you shake off all that snow from your boots, If it's still snowing, you might have little bits of snow in your hair. Sometimes it's even in your eyelashes, but it melts very quickly once you're into the heat of the house. And it's always as quick as you can get those outdoor, often quite damp clothes off. Get that jacket off, get those boots off, and get a heat wherever you need to get that heat. Some people have a fire, some people will go to a heater. Sometimes it's just a warm cup of coffee or tea, or that hot chocolate you've been promising yourself. Maybe there's a bowl of soup ready and waiting for you, really nice and warm and toasty. And you can just relax and enjoy your little adventure in the snow. So I hope that relaxation, that visualisation was a nice little trip just in your mind on a snow day. For many of us that would have been this week, and for some of us it's still to come. There's snow on the horizon, so enjoy it, enjoy yourself. If you can, just let that inner child out and soak up all the fun parts of the snow. And I'll see you again soon.